Empire at Oldenburg, new Toll Brothers, Griffith Lakes, and a model home, townhome, luxury townhome for sale. Hey, it's Roger. Good morning to you. It's the 19th of May. I got my phone turned down. Hopefully it won't ring. Hopefully it does ring. May 19th. We're at a Thursday. It's a great day. I feel like I should do a TV show. I mean, I like it. And so I like doing the live stuff. And part of me is like, I don't really want to burden you with something that's not really important. But then again, you can turn it on, you can turn it off, you can come in, you can come out. Jack, the real estate dog, is right down here. And Bella, they may yap if the UPS or Amazon shows up, even in the neighborhood. I got some cool stuff to talk about. Empire Communities, Oldenburg. And then I've got something pretty exciting about the new Toll Brothers neighborhood. And if I can ever count on anybody, Bob is watching, and he's in that old Toll Brothers Regency at Palisades. And Bob, if you're watching, I think you'll get a kick out of this one for sure. So stay tuned. So I got several things to talk about. Also, there's some Shea Homes news that's kind of mind-blowing. I don't want to confuse anybody about it, but let's start off talking about Empire. Congratulations to Rodney Jones and one of my YouTube subscribers who recently prevailed here at the Oldenburg community to the tune of, I think, about 1.5 million. So there is a new lot release this week at Oldenburg. Should I hold it up here so the light is right? I'm not used to doing live, but I like it. I used to do radio every day for 10 years. So I'd get up at, 4 o'clock and be there at 5 and go on the air at 6. So I like this, but this will replay as a live stream restream. So lot 31 and lot 50 in Oldenburg, you may already be on their VIP list. That's better, isn't it? And you may already know about this, but please do not go. First of all, don't go without a buyer agent anywhere. I know I sound like a broken record, but I get calls from time to time where people say, hey, thank you for telling us that. We didn't know that because everybody's in research mode with the internet. But guys, you need representation. Bob, it is you. Bob, you're going to love what you may already know this, but Bob, stay tuned about this Toll Brothers news because you'll get a kick out of this. All right, lots 31 and 50. Lot 31 is going to be an AMHERST plan. And I wonder, do I have an AMHERST model home tour or not? Let me just check real quick. Guys, you can go into my channel. I do have an AMHERST model home, so that means that there will be one on the end if you have never seen that. And then there's on lot number 50. So you got lot 31 and lot 50. They're both on that section where they're building Cherry Laurel Drive. Got a number of videos from that. Lot 50 is going to be a HADLEY. So the difference is the HADLEY's got the primary suite up, and the AMHERST has the primary suite down. And my rule of thumb, if you're over 45 years of age, you ought to buy the primary suite down. Like in this Toll Brothers house that I'm in right now, I'll never have to move. My wife proved that last year when we bought a 55 plus home from Taylor Morrison, and she decided, I really don't want to move. So we're here. And so here we go. We just got a new roof, just got some new other stuff. It's got a hot tub. So that's all good. So guys, don't ask me why prices are crazy right now, but ain't they? Jack, what do you think? Prices are crazy, right? So lot 31 at Oldenburg. Oldenburg is in Marvin, NC. It's great schools, great location. Love it. Just type Marvin, NC on your map or Oldenburg in Marvin, NC on your Google Maps and look at the location, from here to the airport, etc. So this one is it's over half an acre, 0.54 acres on lot number, what lot? 31. Lot 31. Looks like it's got some kind of water behind it, right? I don't know if that's a retention pond or whatever. This one's coming in at 1.448, really. 1.448 is the asking price. And isn't it crazy, Bob, that's the asking price, and then they want us to spend more than that? That's like going into Kohl's. There's a Kohl's right around the corner from there and saying, these shoes are $40, but can we offer you $50? I don't know. Anyway, I've been toying around looking at cars, and I'm like, this is not really first of all, I don't need a car, so that's comforting. This is not really a great time to buy a car. Maybe it's a great time to sell a car. For instance, great time to sell a house, but is it a great time to buy a house? Well, it depends on your situation, right? But this one is 1.448, basically. It's an AMHERST, but it's got a 4-car garage. Both of them have 4-car garages. Wow, that's pretty sweet. It's got that curved staircase, and it's really cool. Now, here's the deal, guys. If you are out of town and you want me to go shoot lot 31 for you, then you need to give me a call, 704-345-3400, and ask me, hey, I don't have a buyer agent. Would you go shoot that house? Now, this thing is going to sell by Monday, the 23rd. So you got 3 or 4 days to get this offer in. And again, congrats to Rodney Jones, who prevailed for one of my YouTube subscribers recently. I say my YouTube subscriber and his client. That's the way the partnership is working. So the AMHERST on 31, 1.44735 is what they're asking. Okay, so that could be a great one if you want the primary suite down. Now, it's got a sitting room with it. Well, that's a cool plan. Now, lot number 50, which is kind of cool. Look at it. It's on that radius. So look how big the front yard is, big and wide. Whenever I see a lot like that, I think about my YouTube subscribers, Bob and Sue, who I went and shot a lot like that, and they ended up in that exact house. That was very satisfying to me, partnering with Rodney Jones on that one. Well, again, Denise loves this neighborhood. Donnie Morrison. I'll call Donnie Morrison. I say, Donnie, you want to lead? He goes, is it $1 million or more? And he laughs because, again, not everything is that, but a lot of them are. So this inventory on lot 50, it's a Hadley, and it's got the primary suite up. It does have a guest suite on the main level, though, and that's important to a lot of people. This one's 1.366 million and change. So 1,366,200, but that's what they want you to start at. So just under 1.5, just under 1.4. They both have 5 bedrooms. One of them has 4.5 baths. One of them has 5.5 baths. So if you want some details on that, then call me if you don't have a buyer agent, or if you're already working with Rodney or Donnie or Denise or Joe, just call them directly and they'll help you with an offer. If you don't have an agent and you want to know more about that, call me and let me connect you. These are going to sell by May 23rd, mid-afternoon. So let's do that. You can use Jack's card. Now, Bob, that's an interesting point. Bob, you know too much, My wife had a little accident, Bob, a few weeks ago. So thank God we had that third car. And I didn't even ask Jack's permission. Short story, I got the towing guy ready to pick her up. This was an hour and a half away. And I ran down there because I didn't want her to be distressed. And so I just jumped down there and picked her up. And so, yes, I have been driving Jack's car. That's why I'm so tan, but putting the top back most every day. Good observation. All right, so that's interesting about Empire and about these two. Call me if you're a $1.5 million buyer, and let's get you going on that. Now, I do also have some news, and I don't want to confuse anybody, but this is a news flash. If you're ready for it, just tell me. And by the way, Bob, thank you for stepping up and saying hi. I have a few other people watching. If you click on them, not very many people are watching. That's okay. Who's got time to watch? But this will replay as a restream. But I'd love to know who those other few people are that are out there. But can I give you a news flash about Shea Homes? Are you ready for this? So when Empire Community bought the local Shea Homes operation, they bought out the 4 Shea cousins who have been here 25 years or so, with a corner on the market, Charlotte only. When Empire bought that, they bought, listen very carefully, they bought the local Empire from Canada, bought the local Shea Homes operation, which is now Empire, including their lot position, their land position. And by the way, they've got some new stuff coming up. Empire's Camber Woods, north of Belmont. They've got Leecroft on Mountain Island Lake, and they've got Harris Farms coming in the Lake Norman town of Mooresville. So that's going to be Empire. But newsflash, Are you ready for this? Shea Homes brand is coming back. Shea Homes brand is coming back because the national Shea Homes has issued the declaration of the new Shea Homes brand coming back to Charlotte. And they do have some land also near Belmont. And that might be, I don't even want to say it. That might be, call me if you want to know what it might be, but they are coming back. So when you see Shea Homes coming back, don't confuse it with Empire, because Empire is Empire, formerly Shea Homes Charlotte. Shea Homes coming back is Shea Homes. So that's interesting, to say the least, and you heard it here first. Now, I also promised you to talk about Toll Brothers. Bob, I think this will be interesting to you. Come on, guys. People, step up. Tell me who you are and where you are. Hit it in the chat. Love to know who you are. I may know your name. I may not know your name. So Toll Brothers has a new development. And this is going to be, I'm looking at the map. If you typed in Griffith Lakes in your Google, it should come up as Griffith Lakes. If you type in Griffith Lakes, or you could type in the Harris Teeter on Davis Lake Parkway, and that's in the 28269. So what you've got, if Charlotte is this and 485 is this, and at the bottom is South Charlotte, that's where I live, Waverly area. But at the north, you've got, say, where the IKEA is, for instance. Well, 28269, you can just type in 28269 if you wanted. But Griffith Lake is not that far from Mountain Island Lake. It's a very small lake. It's really kind of like a Twin Lakes. Have you noticed Twin Lakes? It's a small lakes. Griffith Lakes, not that big. But the new Griffith Lakes development from Toll Brothers, they're playing it up big. And what's cool about it is it's right off of W.T. Harris Boulevard. So you could type in W.T. Harris Boulevard if you want to know the location. But this Harris Teeter, for instance, is going to be right across the street from the Harris Teeter. Am I giving you too much information? It doesn't matter right now because it's not up yet. But the Harris Teeter on Davis Lake Parkway, 28269, this new Toll Brothers neighborhood is going to be right across the street from that. Here's what's cool about it. They're going to play off into those lakes, and they're going to have a kayak launch, right? Now, Bob, if you've ever gone around to your kayak launch, I put my feet in the water down there, and I got Jack all muddy, behind your Regency at Palisades, behind your very lovely amenity center. Because Patty and I was trying to get her to buy on the lot over there, lot 203 or something. It didn't happen. But I got my feet wet down by your kayak launch. I don't know what this one's going to be, but they are going to have kayak launch, and they're going to have pickleball courts. Now, Bob, I know you can play pickleball there at Regency at Palisades, but those are tennis courts, I think. Tell me in the chat if you know about it and if you have started playing pickleball. Bob, I've already opted out of pickleball. Kathleen Bell, thank you. Thank you. I don't know your name right off, but I'd love to hear your story if you want to share it. But thank you for tuning in. So this new one, everybody's going to pickleball now. Now, my wife is still into it, but she's got an injury. I backed out, and by the way, she's addicted. Oh, okay, you're already there. Oh, all right, so Bob tells me that at Regency of Palisades, they have 2 dedicated pickleball courts there. Now, Bob, I just zoomed in on one. I don't remember where it was. Oh, I think it's the new 55 plus. They got like 12 pickleball. It's on, guys, and I'm writing a song about it. I'm in the middle right now writing a song about it with my music partner and creating the new teenage dance craze. Let that sink in. That's my pickleball involvement. But they're going to have pickleball courts. I don't know how many at the new Toll Brothers. So, Bob, check this out. They're going to have 180 luxury townhomes at Griffith Lakes. Plus, they're going to have 540 single-family homes. And what are those single-family homes going to look like? Let me go to my notes on that. They're going to have what they're calling amenities featuring indoor and outdoor pools, much like what you have there at Regency of Palisades. And they're going to have, there's going to be some future commercial retail and retail space there in commercial. So I kind of like that because the Harris Teeter's right across the street. That's pretty convenient. A lot of people are leaning that way. But they're going to have what they call ranch-style single-family homes. Ding, ding, ding. Sounds like Regency of Palisades, because that's a great community for Toll Brothers, Bob. You know that. And they're going to have access to resort-style amenities and lifestyle programming. That's code words for what they did at Regency. They didn't say 55 plus because it's not 55 plus restricted. I think that at Regency, that came on their map after the fact when they were building ranch style and 2-story. And then they realized, man, there are a lot of people that want to move here and they want resort, they want 55 plus type stuff. So that's exciting. Kathleen, I wonder whether you're interested in 55 plus or that kind of a thing. But that's what Griffith Lakes is going to be. Now, it's probably a ways off. Nothing for sale there yet, but they are in development and pretty exciting stuff right there. Okay, guys, so that's cool. That's Toll Brothers. That's going to be great. Griffith Lakes. Now, let me tell you about this model home that's for sale. And again, this one's for sale now. This is kind of luxury from Eastwood Homes. Now, you don't think of Eastwood Homes as being a luxury type builder, but hey, they ramped up. They got some dirt down off of near Carmel Country Club, which is in town. It's in Charlotte. Think Quail Hollow Country Club, where they have the big fancy schmancy golf tournaments. Think Carmel Country Club. So they've got a lovely, Jack, you want to go outside to go to the bathroom? This is our home, guys. So we're living life. Jack and Bella going out. So Blanchard at Carmel Townhomes has 10-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors on the first floor, 9-foot ceilings on the second floor. They've got one for sale, the Windsor. It's the model. So they maxed it out. It's for sale right now for $775. It's not like a lot of money for an Eastwood townhome because a lot of them are much less, but the price of the dirt determines the price of the home. And Eastwood was Builder of the Year. So that's cool. Black metal roofs, painted white full brick exterior, 35 townhomes right in the heart of Charlotte. And this one's for sale now. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, just under 2,400 square feet. So it's good size. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, and it's an end unit, as you can see right here. This is it. Now, if you need me to go shoot that, if you're out of town and your budget's $775 and you vibed when I said, Carmel Country Club, Quail Hollow Country Club nearby. Near the Carmel Country Club is not this, but it's nearby. In fact, I drove by it on the way to a realtor luncheon not long ago. If you want me to go shoot that for you and you're a buyer, a 775 buyer, then call me at 704-345-3400. This one is selling this week. It's selling now. In fact, it might be selling like now. Whereas these are, you got till, I don't know. Anyway, it comes at you fast, doesn't it? It reminds me of the turtle and the snail that had an accident. The turtle and the snail. They called the police. The officer said, "Tell us what happened, Mr. Turtle. Tell us what happened, Mr. Snail." And they both had the same report. Everything happened so fast. Where's my drum roll? Where is my drum roll? I can look this up, but if that's you, call me because it might be happening today. So, guys, I've held you long enough. 19 minutes. Wow. Thanks, everybody, Kathleen and Bob. And we are going to restream this later today. So we appreciate you all tuning in. If you need a buyer agent, and you do, don't call the builder. Call me, 704-345-3400. Jack, I'm still waiting for Bob for an invitation to bring Jack over to see your house with all the updated stuff. Bob's wife is a designer from New York, New Jersey. She's done a lot of high-end design work in New York City, and she can help you to design your home here. She's back in business here. And so I'm going to go down there and shoot a video with her. But if you need a designer, Bob, should I give them her phone number right now? I've got it right here. I didn't. I'm very careful not to give out your last name, but I do have her phone number. If you want me to give it out for the design piece. Is that sure? Okay, Bob gives me permission. If you need a designer, you want to call Bob, correct me if this is the wrong number, 704-942-5015. Again, that's 704. She got a Charlotte number. 704-942-5015, and hers is called Romancing the Home Interiors. So call Marcy at Romancing the Home Interiors if you want any kind of design help. And here's her number again, 704-942-5015. Maybe you need help, just color schemes. You need help picking out furniture. You need help accent walls. You need help with whatever. You're going to redo your kitchen. You're going to redo your rooms, whatever it is. She's good. New York City, baby. You got bragging rights, Romancing the Home Interiors. Okay, guys, thanks so much for everything. I look forward to hearing from you. Yada, yada. Ta-ta for now.